So we're back talking about 7 chords now. And when people are learning, very often they will memorize chord shapes, but they don't really know what they mean. They don't really know the notes that are within the chord. And that can be very harmful because sometimes you need to go beyond that shape that you know. And since we're starting and we're doing this recap, we're trying to find creative ways to develop and to also memorize the notes in a fretboard. So I will start with the C7. Most people learn this chord this way, right? We know that a major or minor chord, it will have 3 notes, right? 1, 3, 5. The 7th chord have 4 notes, 1, 3, 5, 7. So starting with this shape here, very few people notice that this chord only has 3 notes. Why? Because we are replacing the G, the open G, which is the 5th, with the B flat, which is the 7. And that G doesn't repeat, so we only have C as our root, we have E as the 3rd, we have the B flat as the 7, we repeat a C on the 2nd string, and if we play the open string, here's another E. We don't have the G. Nothing wrong with that. The 2 most important notes we have in a dominant chord is the 3rd and the 7, which creates the tritone. We will discuss that when we're discussing the blues harmony and when we start to analyze those 3 chords, but right now we're going back to the 7. So one thing I like to do is to learn these chords. People also learn the caged system, right? Like the C, and then you do it here. It's a D, E, F, G. It's a similar thing, but we're not keeping the same shape and just moving along. We're finding different shapes, different spots or places in the neck to play the same notes. So it's a different concept than the caged because we're not trying to transpose the same shape, the same pattern to a different tonic. We're just trying to create inversions from the same chord. So I will take this C7 as a concept. I will replace this note here, this C, because it's just, we're repeating in here. So I will just put in here as a G. So now if I play this way, I have 4 notes. I have the E as the 3rd, I have the B flat as the 7, I have the C as the root, and I have my G as the 5th. So this is my C7. Oh, but your root is not the C anymore. Let's think you're playing with a band and the keyboard guy or the bass player, it's playing that note for you, so you don't have to do it. That's your chord. So what I'm gonna do right now, we're starting with the E. So the next note will be a G, right? C, E, G, B flat. So I will take this note here and I will find the G, G. So I have a G, I have a C right below it, I have an E right below it, and I have a B flat right here. So if I do like this, that's another C7. It's a completely different shape. We keep in the same notes. I'm trying not to repeat the notes I play in the previous shape so we can keep moving forward. So this is our next inversion. So after the G, I have C, E, G, B flat. So I will find a B flat, find one here, and then I will go. E is right here, there's a G right here, there's a C right here. Here's another C7. That's our next inversion. So far we have 1, 2, 3, and after the B flat, C. I have a C right here. So I have a G, I have a B flat, and I have an E right here. That's my next inversion. So far I found 4 different shapes for the same chord, for the C7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hope you guys can see clearly. I will do the same thing right now. But instead of starting with this shape here, I will go back to my C7 no 5, and I will play it right here. Right, so this one we have a C, we have a G, we have a B flat here on the bar, and we have an E. And I can play another G here, but I will concentrate in just 4 strings because I want to play 1 note per string. So this is my first C7, starting with the root on the C. The next one we will start C, E. So it starts here, E. So then I have a B flat right here, I have a C right here, I have a G right here. That's another C7. Right, so that's our second inversion if I'm playing only the 4 strings like in the center. After the E, I have C, E, G. So here's a G, I have a C down below, I have an E right here, and I have a B flat right here. Another C7. And then my favorite, B flat. I have a B flat right here, I have an E, a G, and a C. So 4 more C7 chords, different than the previous 4. We're using only the center strings per se. We're not using the 1st or the 6th string. So it starts like this. I have this C7, another C7 right here, another one right here, and my favorite, another one right here. All with the same 4 notes, just organized in a different order, right? But they're all C7. So we got 4 more, and now we can do this and take to another level as well. So I'm back to this C7, missing the G. I will take this note, this root here, and I will put the G right here. So now I have the 6th string, then I will have the 4th, 3rd, and the 2nd string. So you can use this and play with a pick, or you can just play with your fingers for the sake of the example, right? So what we have here is the G, the E, the B flat, and the C, 4 notes. So starting on the G, now my root or my bass is on the 6th string. So after G I have C, E, G, B flat. So B flat right here. I skip the 5th string. I have a C right here. And then I have a G right here. Then I have a C right below it. And then I have an E right below it. I can do a little bar chord and play this inversion, which is a beautiful sound. Many songs will use this inversion, for an example. Right? So back. So we're starting here with this C7, then we go to this one, B flat. Now I have, after the B flat, I'm back to the C. So C on the 6th string is right here. I have a B flat right here. I have an E right here and a G right here. Another C7. And after the C, I have the E. So I have E, C, G, B flat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you go. You have 12 different chords, 12 inversions of the C7. You can map your entire fretboard just playing these 4 notes, and they can be very useful for multiple reasons, for multiple songs, for improvisation, for you name it. I'm doing it super quick. Once again, it's just a recap, basic information you should already have. But if you don't and you want a PDF of this lesson, sign up for the masterclass. I will leave the link below to the website. You stay tuned. The masterclass is not launched yet, but it will be available pretty soon. And I hope to see you guys there. Sign up for the free lessons. And then if you wish to continue, if you want to have a one-on-one lesson with me, you can sign up for the full masterclass. And I also have a one-on-one coaching with you when we talk about music business, guitar, network, studio, signal chain, gear, professional mindset, how to apply for a gig, how to get the gig, and everything that comes to becoming a professional musician, no matter where you live. So if you like that, but first you want to finish this free recap that I'm offering to everybody, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave your comment. I hope this is being helpful for you guys, and stay tuned for my masterclass that will be launched pretty soon. I hope to see you again next week, and rock on.